I'm certainly happy for our guys. They found a way to win a hard-fought game against a Tennessee team that's been playing well lately. We played them early in the year, and they disrupted us a little bit in terms of creating turnovers, guys being careless with the ball, and that came back to bite us again tonight. But I was proud of the effort, especially in the second half. I thought we turned the tide on them, turned the tables on them from the standpoint of creating up-tempo basketball for the most part, creating turnovers, and rebounding the basketball. They had 10 points on second chance points in the first half, and then they got 13 points off turnover. That's 23 points. So we talked about coming out with a sense of urgency and kind of taking the fight to them in the second half, and we did. But Donnie's done a great job with his kids. They believe, they fight, they're a scrappy team. And as long as you scrap and you play defense, you're going to have a chance. But they went down to the wire again. We bid on a penetration so we didn't execute going down the stretch where Richardson goes in, and we talked about everyone staying at home. We give them a 2, and we bit, and we just were fortunate the ball didn't go in. But we got the rebound, and there's the game.
Mike, is that just player reaction? I mean, they see a guy going the hole, they react to it, no matter what you tell them how to.
It must be instincts. I don't know. It's just an instinctive because because the prime example is that even in the Alabama game, we know going in, the ball went in, we're up 3. They can have it too. We maybe get it back. So it's something we just got to continue to make sure our guys understand. I'm happy with the win. I really am. My mentor used to say, sometimes a ragged ride is better than a smooth walk. So it was one of those games. But let's take that from the defensive intensity from both teams. I really felt we got better from a defensive standpoint. And to me, one of the heroes going out, of course, our bench. Anton Beard comes in and plays some great minutes for our basketball team, knocking shots down, loose ball, defending. And I thought a bigger change in the game was when Moses came in along with Bobby. I thought they did a good job of really defending the basket after Tennessee was really attacking and laying us up. I think we had some guys that they were doing a very good job of defending the rim. And Moses and Bobby and that group came out there, and I thought they really sparked us during that stretch.
Was it just foul trouble, or was Beard sick too in the second half when he didn't? I don't think he came back in much after he had the third foul.
Yeah, well, he got in foul trouble, and then I think we inserted a couple of guys, and Bell got in there, and I thought Bell gave us a nice rhythm. Bell was playing well. That group with Bell and I think Mike, Kai, along with Bobby and Landis, I thought they had a nice rhythm.
Yeah, Kai can have some confounding turnovers, but he did hit the shot that put you ahead to stay again, 63-60. You guys led the rest of the way. What do you think about Kai, and kind of how do you balance some of the plays he makes, good and bad?
Well, sometimes it was a big shot. It was a big play that he made. And I thought Kai did a good job on defensively. And his turnovers didn't come going right down the stretch. And that's when you got to be at your best. And that's something we've got to make sure that we take care of the basketball, because he was trying to get the ball on one of those turnovers to Bell. And no one was guarding him, and it was a critical turnover. They ended up missing the shot, but you got to take care of the basketball. And then, of course, the shot clock ran down where he loses the ball on the turnover. So he's got to be able to facilitate, and that's what we talked about. Trust that other guys can make plays, because we got skilled forwards that can make plays, and so we've got to do a better job of that.
You've been coaching a long time. Have you ever had a player spray his teammates in the first row of the fans?
Sprayed.
Corey throwing up.
Oh, did he? Nah, I'm glad I didn't see that. It seemed like, you talk about a coach maybe clearing the bench, but I guess Jacory cleared the bench because no one was sitting in those seats when I looked down there. So, but he was under the weather, and I guess he kind of lost it.
Qualls was 1 for 5, and then he kind of caught fire there. What was it that he did down the stretch that helped you guys pull that out?
Well, the second half, I thought in the first half, Mike was. I thought Mike let his emotions show, and it showed. He didn't score in the first half, and he got in a couple of fouls. He had a couple of fouls, and then we inserted him back out there. But I thought the second half, he brought that energy that we got to have, and to be truthful, it might be that all these games and playing may have caught up with him. Sometimes that happens, but he found something in the reserve and really sparked us in the second half, going rebound the basketball like he's capable of rebounding, getting offensive rebounds and sticking them back in there, just playing strong.
What's it like getting 3 SEC wins in 6 days?
You know what, Nate, I've just been so focused on the next game that I haven't even thought about that. I'm more interested in us getting better, and I think through the course of the Alabama game, then going to Missouri, I thought we got better, and tonight I thought we got better too against a team that was playing really well. Tennessee's a very good basketball team, and I thought fatigue was a factor. They were making some shots and getting in the basket, in the first half and even some of the second half, and then in the second half, I thought we did a better job of really taking care of the basket and rebounding the basketball and running. I thought we got to the tempo that we wanted in the second half.
Coach, you guys are now 13-0 on the season when you force 15 or more turnovers. What's the key to doing that and just keep up the pace the rest of the season?
Well, I think our guys got to, defensively, we got to continue to harass people and be in position to touch balls, and when deflections occur, we got to take advantage of that. It's not necessarily just the steals, but the travels, and they had a couple of miscues going down the stretch where the ball was in some of the ball handler's hand that we got it out of Richardson's hand. So now, the other guys got to make some decisions. So that, to me, that is the key, making them feel uncomfortable offensively.
How much do these guys need tomorrow off after what you've been through the last few days?
How much do they need it? Yeah, they need a day off. They need a day off where they can, can focus in on school and just be a student.
How about you? How are you feeling?
Huh? I'm already on to the next game, Bob. I'm already to the next game, so I'll be working tomorrow. So they'll be off, but I'll be working.
I mean, these close games, do they age you quickly, or just how do you handle that?
Well, I guess you've been in and you've seen. I've seen a lot of games go a lot of different ways. The one thing I like is that when we got the left column, that's our total. I like that column there.